I've been assimilated! I used to think that vertical video was evil. I referred to it as vertical video syndrome. Never ever do it. But I've changed my mind. What changed it? IGTV. Are you ready to go vertical? Keep watching. Are you ready to embrace IGTV? If so, wait. Before you start recording, start watching. Have a look at what other people are doing. And not just people in your industry. Take a look at what people are doing everywhere on IGTV. Take a look at the popular tab when you go to watch. What's that? You don't know how to watch? From Instagram, click on the IGTV tab at the top of the screen. And now you can scroll between popular, the people that you follow, and you can even go back and watch videos that you started watching earlier. Make some notes. What do you like? What don't you like? And if you still can't find anything to watch, I've included some examples in the blog post. Now you're ready to record, but wait! I've got some important tips for you. Number 1, the aspect ratio for a vertical video on Instagram TV is 9:16. That's like horizontal, flipped on its side. The thing is, most phones record vertical video in a slightly wider format, so make sure you're right in the middle of the frame so you don't get cropped out. Tip number 2, it's all about the top half. When you're browsing IGTV, only the top half of the video you're watching shows, so make sure you're not just showing the sky, that your face is actually in it. Tip number 3, look at the camera. It's really easy when you're shooting on your phone and you're looking at yourself to end up looking at yourself. I mean, you're beautiful. To stop yourself doing that, put a sticker just above the camera so you remember that's where you're supposed to look. And cover your screen up with post-it notes. That way you can't see your face. Do I look pretty? Tip number 4 is to edit, because this is IGTV. If you want raw and unedited video on Instagram, you've got Instagram Live. You don't have to go mad with your editing, just a tiny crop at each end to take out the bit where you're waiting for it to record and the bit where it finishes. Or you could do something a bit more flashy, because if you want to keep people watching, you need to keep changing the shot, say every 10 seconds ago, so it's visually interesting. A bit like this video. Time for a pro tip. IGTV doesn't let you upload a subtitle file like you can on Facebook, like you can on LinkedIn. So you have to burn your subtitles into your video so they can be watched with the sound off or with the sound on. There's a tool you can use called Capwing that lets you upload a subtitle file, and you can change the color of the subtitles, where they appear on the screen, the background, the size, the font. They'll look pretty. Now you've created your video, how do you even get it onto IGTV? Well, there's 2 places. You can do it on the web, or you can do it on mobile. From the web, go to your Instagram profile and you'll see IGTV just above your feed. Click into that, click upload, and you'll see you can upload your video. You can add a thumbnail, and you must add the thumbnail. Now you cannot edit it later. You can add a title, and you can add a description. From mobile, go to the IGTV logo at the top right hand side of the screen, the same place you looked to watch your videos. Click on your profile picture that should be just above the browser carousel, and now click plus. The upload interface will appear, and just like you could on desktop, you can upload a thumbnail picture. What I like about mobile is it gives you the option to share to Facebook. Why is that important? I'll tell you in a minute. Pro tip. Actually, I've got 2. Pro tip number 1. When you're uploading to IGTV from mobile, you can opt to share it to your Facebook page. And that's a good idea, because when you upload to your Facebook page, that means that you can embed that post on your website or in a blog in the future. Pro tip number 2. When you write your description, you can add a link into that description box. And it's clickable. Yes, clickable. If you're stuck for content on IGTV, you may be considering repurposing your videos. But there is good repurposing, there is bad repurposing, and there's ugly repurposing. Good repurposing happens when you are thinking about IGTV when you shoot your video. So make sure that you or the subject of your video is right in the middle of frame. That means that IGTV will just crop into that center section and it will just look good. Bad repurposing happens when you've got a horizontal video and you use a tool to keep it horizontal in frame, but it's really, really tiny. I can hardly see it. And the not so ugly, actually square video can work really well if you repurpose it. You can use an app like Diptych, which is a video collage tool to put your video at the top and maybe a little bit of extra information that people will enjoy at the bottom. But remember, keep your video at the top because that's where people will be looking. And that is my IGTV primer. Do pop over to the blog if you want to read more about how you can use IGTV.